Good morning. It's Friday. It's already September 10th. And our reading is from Exodus 33:14. And the Lord said, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Now, contextually, he's talking to Moses here, and he's promising to go with him, and by extension with Israel, into the promised land. And the rest that they would get would be a product of their obedience, that God would give that to them. But really, he makes the same promises to us. Christ said, "I'll be with you always." But our rest, like Israel's, comes with obedience, because as we obey him here and now, serving him as he calls us to do, that allows the Holy Spirit to do a work in us, to do a work through us, because the works we do really come from the Holy Spirit generating them through us with our cooperation and obedience. But at the same time, he can give us rest and peace, and that's talking spiritually. Circumstantially, that's up for grabs, but really the most important thing is the peace that we receive, the comfort, the calmness of spirit, that supernatural peace that makes no sense from a human perspective in the midst of the chaos. And we can experience that. At the same time, we can be grieving over things that need to be grieved for. We can be concerned about things that we need to be concerned about. We can be horrified by things that are horrifying, and simultaneously experience God's peace, knowing that in the end it's all been resolved. We know the end of the story. We know the end of our story, which never ends. It ends by us transitioning from this world to an eternity in God's presence with eternal peace and comfort and total righteousness. And that's why we are to comfort one another, because, as Paul says, we're not appointed to wrath. That means we're going to get out of here before the tribulation, either by dying or, hopefully, by Christ coming back for his church while we're still here. But either way, we're going to participate in the rapture, because if we've already died, then we're going to be resurrected bodily and rejoin him in our resurrected body. And if we're still alive, we're going to get that body and escape ever passing through death. But whatever the case is, they're both well worth thanking God for and praising him. And I'll see you again tomorrow.